Hello, Robbie Wong here, going to try and get into Mythic with 4 days remaining. We're going to switch decks up a little bit and play some Rakdos Lurrus. This is a deck we've played the last season. It felt pretty good. This version's a little bit different than the last version. We have more Dreadhorde Arcanist and some more Bedevils main board. That way we can deal with Cage and other problem artifacts and creatures. Yeah, missing red. So this hand doesn't do a whole lot. So let's go ahead and mulligan. This hand does even less. We're off to a great start. Okay, keep more. Alright, so let's go 1, 2. Yikes. Let's try something like this. Hopefully we, I don't know, draw Thoughtseize. Get ourselves out of the mole to 3. Good start, good start. Okay. I accept your claim. Opponent, I bet pretty good money on Sultai Ramp. Okay. Just kicked right in the nuggets. Mole to 3, get Thoughtseized. I'm going to lower my expectations for this game. If I was the opponent, I think I would take Dreadhorde Arcanist, because I feel like that's the best way in which I can unmulligan myself. Drawing relevant spells and then recasting them with flashback with Dreadhorde is probably the way I get out of there. Priest can accrue card advantage, but it's really challenging without a bunch of little critters running around. Maybe they just have a kill spell for this, so it doesn't really matter what they took. What they take. Excuse me. I can claim it back. No. If all of these are blanks and they don't draw their Uro, maybe we have a chance. Let's see. I think next turn is... The current plan is to claim this back and start attacking. Our best draw is probably Thoughtseize, something that we can leverage Dreadhorde Arcanist. Or if we can get a Pyromancer. Opponent is a Philosopher. Griffin Lasieux. There we go. Let's play the Thoughtseize dance. Target opponent discards 2 cards. Return target creature card with convert mana cost 2. Wow, that's cool. Mammoth as the elephant, and not as the land. Interesting. Okay, so let's Lurrus. We can't leverage Lurrus, but we can bring back... Let's bring back Dreadhorde Arcanist. Speaking of uphill battles... So next turn, we can leverage Lurrus, bring Priest back. We can Fame to get additional points of damage. Kind of hoping to draw a Bedevil at this point. So we can Bedevil this. Ow. Black, green, landfall? Like just black, green rock? Maybe the new Nissa, maybe the old Nissa. Village Rites. Okay, well, alright, sorry. I definitely want to play this out for value. I want to attack. I don't want to flash this back. I mean, I can't. The power's too low. Kill spell. Eliminate on the Lurrus. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to Village Rites. Sacrifice the Lurrus. Since it's going to the graveyard anyways. Okay, hit for 1. We're going to Kroxa. No blocks. I'm quite a few lands short of... Okay, so this makes me feel more like landfall. Okay, Thoughtseizing doesn't do anything. Alright, so how do we get out of this? I don't think we can. Alright, let's I want to save... Let's sacrifice Priest. 'Cause I don't think we're going to be able to go wide enough to leverage. It's just a bunch of lands. Thoughtseize for no value seems silly. We're probably dead. Let's find out. Using the flashing back the spell is kind of worse for getting Kroxa back. But the possibility of drawing, you know, Claim the Firstborn and other spells that let us... Okay, well that's at least a chump blocker. And we can fill the bin for Kroxa. And maybe... So Thoughtseize now is dead. So we can flash back, Claim the Firstborn, but without a sack outlet, it's not really worth it. Let's see what we pull out of their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Oh, do I not have a choice? What's this? Lurrus? Okay, I think I want Claim the Firstborn as a removal more than I want Claim Fame. Alright, we're not just strictly dead. We're just mostly dead. We'll see what we can chase out of their hand here. Okay. We're gonna play the... we're gonna play the... You don't have a kill spell. We're going to decline this. We need a sack outlet to make this work. Okay, so next turn, we're hoping Stitcher Supplier dumps something interesting. Okay, that's not a removal spell. Alright, well, there's no good attacks at least. Going to 3. Hoping for a... Alright. Okie dokie. Let's see, these are merfolk, elephant, beast. So if we bring this in, this is we need to consider this just a target creature gets -3/-3. Do we have enough for Abrade to be worth it? I think so. I'm thinking this is like Angrath's Rampage probably won't hit a lot, but we'll just consider it a removal spell. So what do we pull out? Let's assume some amount of graveyard hate is coming in against us. I think I want Priest more than I want. I think I want Kroxa more than I want Priest. Its reach, it's bigger. It can tangle with Gargaroth. I think I want Priest more than I want Claim. Let's try something like this. I am happily shocked. And that was a Moldifor. Color me impressed. Okay, so this hand doesn't have any removal spells, but we get to fill the bin. We can get to a Kroxa. If we get any spells, we can leverage Dreadhorde Arcanist. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep. And there's Thoughtseize, so you know. If I was Thoughtseizing, I think I'd pull the Dreadhorde Arcanist or the Stitcher Supplier. This is the... Okay, so now we go Archfiend's Vessel. There's a chance that we draw a non-pain land, and somewhere down the line we get to... Alright, correctly playing around the graveyard removal. So... let's go ahead and get this in play. Attacking 1/1 into 2/2 seems ambitious. Alright, so when we eventually play Lurrus, hopefully we can do everything while their shields are down. Oh, they can eat that. No blocks. Scavenging Ooze gonna put the pressure on, but hopefully we can draw some removal and then just start going to town. The Scavenging Ooze has to stay on the table in order to... it needs to be on the table, and you need to have green mana available in order to pressure the graveyard out. Alright, well, opponent missed a point of damage. Maybe they have a 3 mana play? Yeah. Okay. I could get behind that. Alright, so... okay, so I put a stop on my second main so I can play Kroxa, let this resolve. Okay, and then with these on the stack, they need to discard something. I want them to discard without them knowing that I'm going to draw a bunch of cards, sacrifice the Kroxa because it's going to be sacrificed anyways. Treasure! And a non-graveyard tool to pressure them. Wow, okay, just all of the hate. So the problem more for me is this is going to be a 4/4 and then a 6/6, and it's barreling down on us. Okay, so we have... Oh, nothing. They took everything. Okay, so... Let's get some chump blockers going, shall we? So we're going to Young Pyromancer, and then this isn't mana efficient, but we do get some tokens here, plus an opportunity to snag the removal spell. Let's gain some life. So these little elemental tokens are definitely on chump duty. That being said... This is the smallest... I'm going to let it through this time. This is the smallest Scavenging Ooze hit that we're going to be able to take for the rest of the game. So let's go ahead and get hit. Dragonskull Summit. Okay, so Dreadhorde Arcanist, and then Lurrus comes over to play. We have no good attacks, so we're just going to play the waiting game. We're definitely the control in the... At this moment in time, we're the control. They're the beatdown we need to find. Best draw is like a Bedevil or a Village Rites into... Okay, so we can kill the Murderous Rider if we want. So I think what we want to do is we want to chump here, and we want to stonewall them there. Uh-oh. Card advantage off the top. Okay, so... So if we Spark Harvest... We're going... Okay, so we don't get the token. I think... And they have green mana up. So if we pay full cost, we can kill the Scavenging Ooze while this is empty. And then we can flash it back with Dreadhorde Arcanist and kill the Cheville. Yeah. That's what we want to do. They need to eat the Thoughtseize. Oh, the Village Rites. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Now we attack with everybody because Dreadhorde Arcanist is going to be able to flash this back and we can sack the token. You may not play this card. Womp, womp, womp. Okay, that's a pretty huge mistake. Oops. And that's because... Not entirely sure why I can't. I could have sacrificed this. Okay. No blocks. I will... Okay, so we can play Lurrus and get Young Pyromancer back. We can Bedevil the Cheville. I like that. Oh! Grafdigger's Cage. Okay, onboard answer. I know how magic works, so we'll swing in with the team, and we can't, well, and then we can't, yeah. Letting your ignorance hang out all over the internet. It's great fun. Okay, so we could trade this. Do I want to trade this? I feel like the answer is yes. But opponent doesn't. Alright. Scavenging Ooze is kind of a beating. Yep. So the turn I shot the Bedevil off, hitting Grafdigger's Cage was an option at that time, and then if we find a way to deal with the other 3 Skoos against the graveyard deck. Sounds good. Alright, so Angrath's Rampage can unlock Grafdigger's Cage, but with these 2 Skoozes and oodles of mana going on, they're gaining. Here, enjoy your gain 2. No. Cancel, undo. Draw for 1. Spark Harvest. That's good. Oh, we don't have Pyromancer in play. You. Oh, okay. So we will sacrifice a creature. So it's 4 in addition to, not 4 total. Alright. I know how magic works. You. There's no Cheville in play, so the token doesn't matter. We've got to work through these Scavenging Oozes if we want to play a game of Magic. Definitely uphill. Dreadhorde Arcanist's 3rd toughness really coming in handy. So they can eat this. Oh, there's tons of food for Ooze, so we're not going to attack. I was thinking about offering Lurrus for Scavenging Ooze, but Ooze can become 5/5 6/6 easily. Speaking of which, Ooze gets bigger. Yeah, Fatal Gaming. Sometimes you don't see what's in front of your face. Okie dokie. Chumping the Scavenging Ooze. Abrade. Little late. Good game. Fatal Gaming, did you see game 1? This doesn't do it. So we have sweet. So we have ways to deal with Cage and Skoos. We just have to hope to work around that. Duress is not a good response to. This kills Cheville. Do I want that? Is it better than anything I have? I don't think so. Let's rock. Yeah, me flashing back stuff with Dreadhorde Arcanist is not in my muscle memory. I don't want to mulligan against the Thoughtseize deck, but tap land into this doesn't seem particularly exciting. Can I have the 7 back? Nice. I want to make sure Stitcher Supplier gets down so I can Village Rites it and unmulligan myself. And then now we get Thoughtseize, and the Thoughtseize. And what have you been building, Fatal Gaming? Like clockwork. I think if I was the opponent, I'd Thoughtseize the Thoughtseize. But who am I? Let's start by Thoughtseizing. Uh-huh, you can be my co-pilot. So...
I see you.
Yeah. Red-green landfall.
I think this is a good deck. Good. Keep 0?
I think I want it. It's like 3 removal spells. We'll keep up Village Rites. Well, they know about Village Rites. Yeah, I built Omnath Brawl. That's coming up at some point.
That's the same, Papa, that's the same card that I played.
Oh yeah?
One.
This one?
I pretended that was trying to get that big guy with that little guy that looks like dead. And I pretended he got in the car a long time ago.
Here, don't waste these. You. Thought we got rid of you. Okay, so let's go ahead and Village Rites this now. I wanted to save it up for the removal spell, but they know about it, so. Okie dokie, so let's Kroxa, resolve, chase a card out of their hand.
Which one?
They get to pick, kiddo. Sometimes you pick, sometimes they pick. This is a they pick. And then we'll Spark Harvest, kill the Kazandu Mammoth. Oh, this is a sorcery.
Which one did he give away? Which one did he get away?
Got rid of this swamp.
Seriously?
Morog in it. Yeah, Baba can't read.
Papa can't read at all.
I'm missing a red. Alright, we'll play the Thoughtseize dance. Yeah, here's the camera.
Oh, and that it ends up on that computer.
Well, this is what we're sending out to the internet.
Oh.
This image right here. Or this video.
If we don't like it, we don't have to send it.
Here, Junie, don't put pressure on the table.
Honestly, I don't know.
Sure.
Tiny.
This means we get to Kroxa. Or Stitcher Supplier. I think I want to be mana efficient and get a Dreadhorde Arcanist out. This might be wrong in terms of the removal spell.
Is it a you pick?
This is an I pick. Goodbye, Lurrus. Who's gonna win in this fight between this Mammoth and this Dreadhorde Arcanist?
The Dreadhorde Arcanist is gonna lose. Yeah, I know.
Really want a red land off the top. Angrath Rampage is also not bad. I think I'd rather do this just to stop the bleeding. Alright, still really want a red land before they Scavenging Ooze. Gets swamps. Okay, thanks. You know what? They're a Thoughtseize deck, so we're not going to draw on our turn. We'll draw on their turn. Their end step. Man, just piles of Doom Blades. They won't let me keep anything, Junie. That's mean. I want to play Magic, and they just won't let me.
Can I play a game for once?
This is a little loose with the 6 life, but I think it's worth it to ensure this. And then we have the Abrade for their cage. All right, so we want to prioritize ditching lands, and we don't have a Dreadhorde Arcanist, so we can get rid of some of these spells and the redundant spells. So these 5. The Bedevil's a little ambitious because we have to bump its power up, so I probably should have done that. All right.
It's gonna kill you.
Kroxa gonna bring the pain. Hi, sis.
Papa, if they had Kroxa again, they would use it to destroy you to 0.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay.
Papa, can I play a game?
Later.
Not like tomorrow, like today.
Shh. Sassy. Don't cry on the internet. Whew, okay.
Why?
So, getting down to the nitty-gritty, let's bail on some spells. Our life total is really low. 2. Bedevil is ambitious. Spark Harvest. And we have 2 Dreadhorde Arcanists. We don't need 2.
You keep on getting Dreadhorde.
I keep getting Kroxa back, yeah. Man. Elder Gargaroth. Alright, well this doesn't kill that. They get to trade at least. Do I want to draw a card? Victory at any cost. Yikes. Alright, so if I attack, they'll let it through, take 9, and then not die.
But they're gonna use that big guy to kill your guy.
Yeah, gain life. So I need to just pass. Dangerous. You can come back if you want. Ceci has listed her demands. Well, they haven't just Maelstrom Pulsed this and killed me, so...
Nice.
Yeah, I could see them attacking, yeah, and then making a beast. Draw a card. Alright, so we will block.
But that's gonna die.
Well, they both die, so 6/6 and 6/6.
Well, at least it comes back.
Yep, it does, so far. Here, don't bounce the camera. No, Ceci. No, Ceci. Okay, I do not want to pay 3 life for a card. Fabled Passage helps me cast Kroxa, or escape Kroxa. Let's get another red land, because we're lower on that. Kroxa showing off 2, 3, 4.
Get a get back spell.
Chase this card out, unless it's a... Alright!
0 cards.
Well, we worked through that Gargaroth, that's good. I thought that Gargaroth was going to be a bigger issue than that.
I hope that's a land.
Okay, I think it's worth, because I don't have enough in my graveyard, I think it's worth shooting my own Stitcher Supplier in order to make sure I get a Kroxa back before they draw Scavenging Ooze.
Get rid of some cards. Get rid of some cards.
I don't have any creature recursion, so we gotta dump these. Lands also have no place. What? Yep. Definitely abrading myself. Oh, we are one land short of escaping Kroxa. No Scavenge Goose. No Scavenge Goose. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we conceded. You're at the bigger number than them.
Yay. All right.
That's close to 2.
All right. There is a diaper I need to change. Thank you so much for watching. We played through Graveyard Hate and Babies Crying.
And that's great.
Make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
And remember to ring the bell.
Thanks, kiddo.